Good morning, and welcome back to Chraetor Creative, where creative minds come together. I'm your host, Robert, and I'm glad to have you here with us. We are continuing today with our playthrough as a Vengeance Paladin, a 5th edition Paladin subclass. Going through Elden Ring. I've decided that for this one, we're set up in Caelid, so why don't we go down and check out Radahn. Jump over the flaming wall. We've got some stuff to check out here. There's definitely more to explore. I'm pretty much just going to try to make a beeline for Radahn. Just because that's going to be the most interesting thing to do here. Get away from the jellies and slimes. Could go in there. There's some interesting things within that cave. Moonveil Katana being one of them, but that doesn't really seem necessary to me for this. There's the footprints. Okay, so we're gonna go mess around with the invisible beetle in just a second, actually. Oh, actually, I might not need to. I think I just got it. I don't know what killed it. Now, I've heard good things about that ash. I've never gotten it before. Yeah, I don't hear it. I don't see it. Something killed that beetle. No idea what. Okay, so we've got Fort Gale. It's right there. But we're not going to focus on Fort Gale. Oh. Go away, doggy. Not you, Odin. You're a good boy. Can't have my puppy thinking I'm telling him to go away. Alright. That's one way to go, I guess. See, there's the waypoint ruins. So, let's see, this is where you get the meteoric ore katana. Go away. I don't want to mess with you guys. Just trying to find my way back to the road. Here we go. Let's see if that's there. Oh, goody. Get away from the pests with their threads and their glaives. They're definitely not a fun enemy. Oh, look. If he's here, that means... see, somewhere Where is it? There should be a grace. I see gold right there. Just takes a second. Good boy, Odin. Okay, now with my mascot cheering me on, let's go ahead and run by the dragon. Don't mind me, sir. I mean you no harm. I don't think he cares if I mean him harm. He means me harm. I don't understand why in the New Game Plus, if you've already reached maximum health potions, like why there's still golden seeds. Like I've been picking them up just in case there ends up being some reason for them, but like I don't think there is. Oh. No, run, run, run. Angry doggies. Fire hurts. Good life lesson. Fire hurts. Alright. Now I'm wondering if anybody ends up watching this and you guys know the lore behind why the birds and dogs are giant here. Like, I'd be really curious to know. Because that's... It seems odd to me. My phone is going crazy. There's not even anything good there. Like, I understand the Scarlet Rot. I don't know the lore for Dino Dogs and Terra Birds. I'm not even going to worry about you guys. You're not worth the time. Why didn't it jump? Do you hear the clicking of the button stating that I am mashing the jump button? I don't understand why it wouldn't jump. Oh, Odin, that's a good belly. Their double fangs still scare me. Yes. Good boy. Okay, so... Try that again. This time, hopefully, Torrent doesn't betray me by choosing not to jump on command. But we shall see. Yes, we shall see. There we go. Let's see, maybe it was my punishment for not killing enough bats. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the bats this time around. Poor bats never stood a chance. I hear a scarab. I wonder, can I kill him in one shot of the Blasphemous Blade? Yep, I don't even need to double it. Really? Runs upon being called. Doesn't jump. Good boy, Odin. He's looking at me like I'm yelling at him. I'm not yelling at you. You're a good boy. Yeah. Oh, that's a good boy. I'll scratch the belly. Yes, I'll scratch that belly. Good boy. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, I probably shouldn't let that irritate me so much, but my god. That's retarded. It's like IQ of 7 retarded. Okay, try this. For the 3rd time. Not being killed by a boss, not being killed by something we're unfamiliar with. Being killed by Torrent's inability to follow the button input. Well, it hurt me for a second, and then I hit it, and I healed. Speaking of which, I was thinking about maybe making a magic weapon for the D&D book that I'm writing, in which you heal for like 1d4 anytime you strike an opponent. But that seems like it might be a little too strong. So maybe like a minimum amount of damage, or... Because I don't think it'll quite be strong enough if it's only when you kill an opponent. I don't know, I'll have to figure out exactly how I'll set that up, but I thought that could be an interesting magic item to include. Like, I've got a few different magic items that I think are really cool. I'd love to share them, but if I share them all on a stream, what's the point in buying the book, you know? So I'm gonna have to be reasonable with what I do and don't share. Hey, it dealt damage, but I survived. That's pretty cool. I thought for sure I was dead. And we can heal ourselves right here. Okay, but now that we've got this checkpoint, I can go right to the battle, but before doing that, I'm actually going to go this way. And I'm going to fight the lions, because it's easier to take on the lions if you don't have to deal with all the other enemies at the same time. Oh, I can't even summon for this. I didn't realize that. Why won't I swing my weapon? Thank you. Can't understand for the life of me. Oh, you're clicking the button? No, I won't attack. Oh, you're clicking the button? No, I won't attack. Oh, you're mashing the button. Nope, still not gonna attack. I don't get it. Although I do appreciate that they were hitting me for a decent amount and they could take a couple of hits, because that means that we are indeed getting more difficult. You suck. Why can't you talk?
I must admit, but it looks like he must have heard by now that Starscourge that once he's out of the now, the way ahead is indeed, I lied about well. But be sure to get
Alright, we've talked to our two friends. And now...
Are you good and prepared, young chum? The festival.
I realized on my personal playthrough that I don't stream. You can summon him, actually. You can summon him to fight with you. Like, I hadn't realized that before. I thought that was interesting, and I don't know why I never discovered it before. Like, he's a harder summon to find, though. I don't know why. Like, some of them I can find every time. I know where they're at. No issue. Like, he doesn't seem to appear until you deal, like, a minimum amount of damage. I don't know if that's actually true, or if that's just how long it takes me to move around enough to find him. Now this is going to be a pain. We're definitely going to golden vow it. No point in doing a flame grant me strength, because by the time I get up to him, there's no way that's still active. I also found that if you have already done the Volcano Manor quests, you, not surprisingly, cannot summon Great Horned Tragoth. Well, that still hurt quite a bit. Okay. Okay. That didn't take too much effort. Hey look, Castellan Jared. So yeah, maybe he's just not available until the second stage. Like, I don't know. It's odd. Because he doesn't just pop up. You're done. Alright, one go. That didn't take much. I didn't get to summon my buddies again. I have to say, the lions were harder. I think that makes me kind of sad. The lions should not have been harder. Okay, obviously. Get this real quick. Talk to our buddies.
Ah, good. What a glory of the clash. Falling come father. He was a living. And the path is not to knock. Let's meet. We'll take up us.
And talk to Alexander. Hello, friend.
Hello. Aye. One hit after that, and that's it.
Come on.
Who could expect? Just you wait.
Okay, so, given that, now we're going to go to the chamber outside the plaza. And I need to check. I don't remember if I've looked before or not, but I want to see whether I have to go find the wet blades again. Because I just thought about that. I mean, I don't think there's any... Obviously I can't change Ashes of War on the two weapons I'm using now, but... Let's see, I think they're key items. No, I've still got all the wet blades. Okay, so... Don't have to be worried about that. We'll just come up here. Okay, she bowed. They're still here. I don't understand. Isn't it... Radon's dead. Isn't there Shouldn't it reset? Did I do something wrong? Maybe fast traveling's not enough, maybe... Let's see, I'll rest and I'll wait until morning. That way some time has passed. Also, I didn't pay attention to how much runes I got, but I'm sure it's a decent amount. Enough to level up once, almost twice. No. Okay. Well. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just come back after doing some stuff. Okay, I'm stupid. So I need to come here, and apparently I need to talk to Jaren. So if they're still here... Yeah. Oh wait, I don't see Jaren up there. Uh-oh. There he is. Why is he sitting in here on the throne?
Brave champion, a celebration was spent, festering with rot and crippled by madness. Finally, I'm no longer bound to it. I have a task in old business, you could say. May we meet again. It's time I went. May we meet again.
Okay, so now I should be able to reload it and fight the Misbegotten and the Crucible Knight. It's really sad how quick that went. Speedrunning becomes much more effective in New Game Plus, I think. Okay, so I've rested to reset the area, now we should be good, right? No. Okay, what the hell? I'm gonna pass time, and if it still doesn't work, I don't know. Let's see, pass time until the next morning again. Okay, yeah, I'm done trying. Forget this. The only thing I can think of is maybe I have to find him at the Witchbane Ruins, but... we'll come back here. Make our way to Nokron, I guess. Because I need to do Ronnie's quest. Because that's the ending for this playthrough. It was going to be my ending for the other playthroughs that I was doing on my other accounts, but I've decided that this is the one that I really am enjoying and liking, so it's going to probably be the one I stick with. I really like the Faith build. The other ones, neither one was Faith. I really liked doing the dual Bloodhound Fangs also. Like that was actually really nice. The Spellblade was kind of cool. Like I was still enjoying the game, but the build itself didn't particularly stand out for me. Whereas once I discovered the Faith, like the dragging incantations were awesome. This seems overpowered and is almost trivializing a lot of things, but like I'm really enjoying it also. See, I think that's the message from Blide, right? There's a traitor taken care of. Huh, I wonder if he's talking about Saluvis. Is Saluvis dead at this point? Okay, I'm gonna have to make it into Nokron because I need the save point. As soon as I get to a first save point, we're gonna go check out Saluvis and see if he's alive. also. It's time to let me see, please. Oh, and because I just saw it and realized it, remove this. Tis not something I need. I think the Perfumer Carmen can shine in certain situations. I like the fact that he can heal, can apply poison, deal fire damage. Like, he's not bad at all, but he doesn't perform at the level that I want him to perform with any of my planned builds. That was stupid. That aggravates me. I guess that's what I get for not just taking the Fort Height save. But that was really dumb. I click circle so that I can get the running jump, and rather than move forward, because I'm pointing my trigger forward, he jumps backwards. Like, I really wish pressing circle to run didn't make you dodge backwards. And it's happened a couple of times. Like, they should be different triggers. They really should. Because to me, that's poor game design, where you can be trying to move fast forward and then suddenly you jump backwards and yeet yourself off of a ledge. Just like before, I've had to change the bindings of my keys because I would be trying to run away from creatures and accidentally end up crouching. And the result would be, oh, well, now you're off torrent and you can't escape and you're hit when you didn't want to be. Like, there's gotta be a better way to set that stuff up. Like, I don't feel the need to criticize the game to the extent that a lot of reviews that I've read have, or watched, or seen. Because the reality is, it's one of my favorite games, if not my favorite. Like, I really enjoy it. I think it's fantastic. But nothing's perfect. It could definitely be improved. No doubt. If they ever make a game that can't be improved, I don't want to play it. That time, that's my fault. I'm stupid. God, that's beautiful. Even now, I don't say it as much as I did when I was first playing through the game. But the artwork is beautiful. Okay, try this again. Hopefully without messing it up this time. I think it's dumb that platforming is so difficult. Like, that doesn't get easier with New Game Plus or whatever. Which I guess is good. It retains some of the challenge. Like, that's nice, because a lot of challenge gets lost. I mean, Radon still hit me super hard, but that's because my build is low vigor. Like, 43 is not horribly low, but it's pretty low. Like, for late game stuff, for a physical build where you're up front and close with your enemies, my vigor is not good. Which is why I'm investing in it. I mean, on my personal playthrough that I don't stream, my vigor is already up at like 70, which in all reality I don't suggest going any higher than 60, because after 60 you only get 6 or 5 points of vigor per level, and that's crap. Like, it really is not worth those levels that I put into it. But I'm doing that because it's a barbarian build, so lots of health. I'm just using the starter hero armor, dual axes, and it's a barbarian tank, so I'm focused on having lots of health, lots of survivability. But little armor, because to me barbarians don't wear armor. Like, if you haven't been able to tell the fact that I call this a Paladin, I'm talking about I have a barbarian build. Like, Dungeons & Dragons for me is a nice big influence. Really? That looked like something you can jump onto. That irritated me more than any of the others, because that looked like something you should be able to jump onto. And then you hit it and you realize, no, it's a flat wall. That's irritating. But, as I was saying, Dungeons & Dragons is a big influence, which makes sense. I'm writing a D&D book. Well, it's not really D&D, it's just a tabletop role-playing book. Of course, it's not for wizards, so I can't write D&D specific stuff. But D&D is definitely a big influence, but it's going to be compatible with things like Pathfinder and stuff like that too. It's... Whenever I say D&D, don't take it as actually being Dungeons & Dragons, as much as just that's the most popular and mainstream tabletop role-playing game, and so by default that's what I end up thinking of and saying and using. But I don't mean specifically Dungeons & Dragons. I just want to throw that out there, that way nobody is like, oh, he's writing for Wizards of the Coast, or oh, it's a specific Dungeons & Dragons book. Like, no, it's 100% going to be compatible with 5e. Perhaps even 5.5 if 5.5 is out by the time we're getting ready to publish it. Like, I might make some adjustments for that. But there's some really interesting stuff. Whole new class. 2 subclasses for each class that exists already. Lots of cool NPC monsters, new races and subclass, or yeah, new races for people, magic items galore. Interesting game mechanics, or at least what I feel is interesting game mechanics. So it'll be nice. And it's my own created world, so there's all kinds of interesting lore and stuff. I really wish I could share more of it. I'm gonna talk to my publishers, I think, and find out if I can maybe do some showcasings. Maybe make some lore videos about the world. That way I can explore some of the world with you guys. It'll even help me to fine-tune things and work things out. And you guys can see what you'd be looking into if you'd be interested in the book when it comes out. I know it's not a video game, so it's not a 100% match for fans of the Elden Ring itself, but it's definitely fantasy. I would hope that people that are enjoying my channel would enjoy that, because I definitely tailor to not just video games. Like, video games are cool. I love video games. I want to play video games, make video game videos, but anything fantasy related. Like, I am just a huge nerd, geek, whatever you want to call it. I am it. I love fantasy. I love role-playing. That's why my last build that I really liked was the Arcane Faith build. That was the all dragon powers. Like, it was a dragon priest build. That's how I role-played it. It happened to be super effective, which was nice, but even if it wasn't super effective, like, I stick to it. I did end up having to change the weapon and stuff for the very last fight because I just couldn't do it, but I still tried to stick with a dragon theme as much as possible. I used, you know, fire weapons, maintained dragon spells, just because to me that's the fun way to do it. Like, I love character creation, I love making interesting concepts, fun design. Like, for me, that's what does it. And I think that calls out to a lot of people, and especially in games like this. Like, there's a reason that people spend forever making their characters. Yeah, if you feel up to it, you can definitely come in and play. I'll never say no to having somebody come hang out. Are you wanting help in your world, or are you wanting to come check out what's going on in this one? Go down. Let's see. Let me get to a safe place to go out and go into the account to add you. Let's see, you guys can die too. I need help. Heal me, please. Really? Stupid wall. Hey, you're supposed to be healing me, not hurting me more. Did you dip out, King? That didn't last long. Now this here... Okay. Let's see. There shouldn't be any other enemies here, so I'll go ahead and add you up. This here is probably going to be a pretty interesting fight, because I don't want to... Oh god. I thought it was safe. Was there more? Okay. I think that's everything. I didn't realize those were there. Alright, yeah, I'll go add you real quick and then we can figure out which world we're going into. Okay, looks like it's only my microphone going, but that's alright. Let's see. King Thoris. Let's see. I don't remember you, I don't remember you saying there was numbers in there, so let me check. I think I just sent it to you. It's a green profile pic. If that's the right one, it's the friend request from Chraetor Creative. Let's see, this should be somewhat interesting, actually. Cool. Before I go in here to fight probably the toughest fight of the game, do you want to, do you want me to bring you in? And I only say toughest fight of the game because it's... Nothing's been tough so far, but I get the feeling that that means going up against myself is going to be, since I don't want to cheese it and just remove my weapons. Pathetic sort. That kind of says something about your build. Let's see, the notification.
Yo.
How's it going?
I'm trying to find somebody to play Elden Ring because this fool wants to play Dark Souls. So.
Which Dark Souls?
But I got it for $15 so don't hate on it. I got it at a discount.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that. I actually spent 15 to get Dark Souls 3. I haven't played it yet, but I definitely plan to.
I finally got a build I like.
What build do you use? Okay. Oh. That could be fun. I haven't done a dual flail build yet. I've got a whip one planned. I really like the way that's set up. But I hadn't thought of flails. Fair enough. That makes you a universalist. That's still a build. Well, I mean, Ultra Instinct is still a build, right?
Yo, did you guys remember one guy in Dark Souls 2? You know the guy that wears the FPS fucking old man mask in that game? Yeah, they got that bitch ass motherfucker up in here.
Do they really?
Well, they have a version of it.
Bro, this is driving me nuts. My wife's in the women's hospital right now. Might have a baby, I don't know, and she ain't texting me.
Oh, might have a baby. My condolences.
See what I'm gonna do.
No, name him poorly, bro. I swear to God.
I'm going to name him Ricky Bobby O'Shea Jr., but she won't have that shit.
I can't imagine why.
Bro, you're gonna have to leave your wife, bro. Pile.
She's like, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I'm like, come on, bro.
I don't know. I think that's a pretty good choice.
I would summon to you, but I started New Game Plus, so I don't have it there.
Oh, no worries. I can come help you out. Where are you at?
The next thing I gotta do is, I know I killed the dog, so I probably could go ability, but I have to run through all of it.
That's a pain. That just took me a couple of tries, mostly because Torrent doesn't like to jump when I click the jump input for some reason. I think Torrent and Gravity are the main bosses of this game. Like, everything else just sucks in comparison.
I hate trying to get somebody on YouTube to play with me though. They're like, nah, I want to play this with myself and stream it. I'm like, a multiplayer game though.
Yeah, I understand it to an extent, but like, especially now I'm on New Game Plus, I already went through it all mostly alone. I did take help with Millennia, just because, screw Bird Fowl Dance.
Needed help with. There's one boss I needed help with, and I don't even understand why.
Which boss is that?
I've beaten every boss, even I beat Madonna myself. The God's Getting Duo fucks me up every time.
I hate them so much.
I know they're annoying, but once you get a pattern, it's really not fun.
I think what messes me up is I try to like, bam.
If you want the easiest way to beat them, get the ritual spear thing from the Death Bird. The Death Bird up in Mountaintops of the Giants, I think, is the one that drops it, and just spam the L2 for that. Like it.
You said what spear?
Let's see, I've got it on here. It's the Ritual Death Spear or something like that.
The Death Ritual Spear, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, just use that and continually spam the crap out of the L2. It rains a bunch of spears down on the ground, and will just completely destroy them. Like every...
That ain't the gayest shit in the world, bro. Oh, and then he dies in fire. Okay, yeah.
Sounds like you're having a good time.
Yeah, it's just a small hallways plus turtle man that literally, like, no matter how high you're going, this game is flat, like, it's literally.
Yeah.
So I got a fire trap behind him in front of me. I can't dodge around him or run around him. It's either fight him or run back. It's fine.
I don't know why.
Now, I gotta start this bullshit all over again.
I don't know why this build is.
Freaking Dark Souls 2.
You should get Fall Guys.
You should, like, stop your toe.
I can give you something real quick. Man, I forgot your name, bro. Creator?
Chraetor. It's Chraetor Creative. It's actually named after the world that I'm creating for my Dungeons and Dragons book.
Can I call you Kratos?
If you want to.
What, you're right.
Now you're making me wish that I was on my barbarian build. That's way closer to Kratos than this one.
So let me ask this: do you want me to? Should I use the Sacred Ring of Light Ashen War or the Black Flame Tornado Ashen War?
Out of those, I don't know, both have their uses, although I think the Black Flame Tornado is probably a little stronger. I haven't messed around with that one at all. I haven't used that one either, but I've definitely heard that that one is very OP. I'm sure it's one of those things you just gotta mess with the timing.
I think it would go if I used I know it matches the build, but I should do probably the Phantom Strike because it kind of matches the Knight Rider, Knight Cavalry type of build. Just makes it look like, hey, that looks like something they would use.
It does, yeah. I don't know, you could also do, I mean, they're nowhere near as good, but things like endurance and stuff. That would definitely match with being a nice armored knight.
So, yeah, let's put it between the Phantom Slash or the Black Flame Tornado.
Out of those, I'd probably try the Phantom Slash, but that's mostly because I haven't used it before, so I'd be curious to see how it works. That's nice. That's some good blood loss. I know blood loss is definitely better, but I actually prefer working with poison, just because it's not taking the easiest route. Although I can't really say much because right now I'm using the Blasphemous Blade, so... What kind of something? That sounds like the thing you say right before aid starts going around. Let's see. 150? Yeah, I can do that. Let's see, let me take him out and grab the finger slaying blade real quick and then I'll meet you there. Alright, you said you're by Church of Ella's Site of Grace.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on my way there now.
What you saw me, I'm gonna drop a few things. I have so much stuff that you probably could do more than
Maybe, we'll see. I definitely didn't go completionist. There's definitely things I've missed, but I've got a good amount of stuff built up and...
you know. I say it. But stuff is hard as crap to get.
Alright, what did you say the password was?
21. Yeah. Put your cooperator's finger there. He's gonna summon me too.
Yeah, I think I can summon 2 people, so if you want to come here also.
I put my duelist finger down so nobody invades.
Of course, I tried to click on it and I rest at the Site of Grace. There we go.
That's funny, I'm sorry. That's funny. Alright. I'm looking good, ain't I? You see it? Did you see what I look like?
I did, yeah. I like the way that it's set up. It's got a nice aesthetic to it.
I can also look like the tree sentinel. I got the shield, I got the pad, I got the full body armor. Here, back up. Now watch this.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
And I got these.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I haven't actually ever seen those dual-wielded. What's the moveset there look like? Okay, that's just like the axes that I use.
Hey, I don't know where you're signed up to go. I don't know where you're signed in at. Where's your sign at?
Yeah, we're at the Church of Ella right by the Grace here. Let's see, can I summon somebody else in while I've got a duelist in here with me?
Yeah, man. You can summon a regular person, you can't summon in another duelist.
Okay.
That's why I put my duelist in here. Here, pick this up real quick. Where you get this in here. I did not mean to do that. And I have no use for that.
It's just a secret buff. I'm not worried about it. Damn, that's a lot. Where do you even farm all that?
That's from me being max level and I can't even find it to pick them up.
Fair enough. Oh, by the way, hi Derek. I'm assuming my audio is still going to the stream.
It is.
Okay.
Alright. There you go. Pick up the rest of that. It's right here.
Oh. It's hidden in with the stuff. Damn, that's again a lot. Well, I was level 150, now I'm level 2000.
These guys are something I can't see that.
I don't, let's see,
We're 21.
I don't see a summon sign, and it won't let me do another, another curled finger.
Just wait a couple seconds.
Oh, and it looks like, our viewer Derek wants to, 1v1 you. I don't know if you're up to it, but the code is, 21 Derek.
It doesn't matter. You got a ruins greatsword, right?
A Ruins Greatsword? Let's see. I'm sure that I do. Would you like me to drop it for you?
No, no. I don't need it.
Let's see, I actually might not have it on this. Oh, yes I do. I'm just not far enough down. Yeah, there's the Rune's Greatsword. I'm looking at the Greatswords thinking it's that. No, it's a Colossal. No, I have not found that one. I know it's... No, rather than... I used up too many of my remembrances. Or my, the Mausoleum, so I couldn't copy it, and I preferred the Sacred Relic Sword. Well, thank you. You don't have any use for any of this stuff anymore? You don't want to play around with different builds?
I already have +10. I don't
Let's see, what is the finger even considered? It's a hammer. Okay. Is that thing actually any fun to play with? I've seen it listed in some videos, but...
Here, I'll let you use the Knight Rider to I'll have this one.
No, I don't think I've got the Knight Rider's glaive at all.
Like this, you have the Dragon's Halberd.
Yes, I do have the halberd. Yeah, I definitely don't have it upgraded. I think the only things I've upgraded... Let's see. It's faster to do it this way. Is the Scorpion Stinger, which I ended up never using anyway.
No one ever uses this.
No, although I do want to do a build with that. Let's see. Derek, I don't know if you're still here. I don't see your symbol anywhere. Did you put your code as 21? And I don't see the other summon symbol either.
Maybe. Let's see.
See,
You have the wing sight.
I'm pretty sure I have the wing scythe. Let's see. I've got like 10 different playthroughs going, so I can't remember which ones I've got which things on. Did I go buy scythes? Yeah, I've got the wing scythe. No worries, it's probably the fastest way to get to summon other people. Ow, my poor ego. I would think so, as many runes as you gave me. Okay, Derek said we've got to use the Taunter's Tongue and then I can do it.
Yeah, if you use Taunter's Tongue, you can summon, you can summon, but you can summon, first and then summon me.
Makes sense. Let's see, let's use this thing.
I got instant, instant, poison on you as soon as I hit you one time.
Yeah, that's really useful. Like, especially if you wanted to put on, not with your Knight Rider build, but, or Knight Cavalry. The code, Derek, it's 2121.
Let me summon Alright, you put your proper other finger down.
Yeah, I can, I'll do that. Yeah, Derek is the one that's trying to come in. We've got you now, Derek.
I summoned all three.
7 something.
Wait, did this summon you too? What about him?
You've got me coming, yeah.
Hey, we got all 4 of us. Are you okay, brother? Are you okay?
Yeah, it was it wasn't me, so we'll let
He heals. Uh-oh.
I can understand that. When I first was joining, I had no idea that you weren't supposed to heal in duels.
Yeah, I already beat him, but he healed, so. Alright, he ran away and then healed. You're not supposed to heal in a 1v1. That's
Yeah,
you can heal.
in general, Derek, I don't know if you can hear. I don't know if my group audio goes over stream, but in general, normally in duels, there's not a not healing, which yeah, the physics okay.
If you were using a physics blast, then you're perfectly fine. But when I see you pull out that regular binder blade, I was like, oh, ain't no way this man's healing.
Oh, he says he can't hear you. Yeah, that's which, like I said, I can't blame you because I didn't know that to begin with. So if you didn't know, it's
Oh, he can hear me. My audio's shared.
yeah. He says he can. It just says I can't hear him that well. So it might be the quality of my stream.
No, it's the quality of my mic. No, it's fine. I would just let you know. If you're already defeated, don't heal. That makes it worse. I was thinking about pulling out a different weapon when he healed. I was like, I'm gonna pull out Rivers of Blood.
See, that's another one I've never used. I've had viewers on my streams like repeatedly ask me, "Hey, will you do this?" And I'm like, "You want me to?" So I almost want to say yes, but it just seems so cheap to me.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it don't get me mad or nothing, but at the same time, I'm like, ain't no way you just healed. You disgrace me.
Let's see, did you want to summon me back in? Do you want me to summon you, or?
I'll summon you. It's fine. I gotta change up mine for a little bit. This Night Rider build is not meant for PvP.
I don't know, you wrecked me pretty quick with it. Although, I admittedly suck at PvP. I've participated in it like all of 4 times.
Well, usually I use I don't ever use like Bloodhound's depth and all that shit. I'm just trying to try something new. Would you sign down, my brother?
I did, but I've been summoned.
By somebody else, it's not me.
Yeah, by a blood man, I don't know.
I
I've...
got that shield too. That shit's awesome.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what about this? You ready? Watch this build right here.
Well, that's a shame. My game just crashed. I'm just staring at a frozen screen.
You said what? Yes, sir. Tree sitting on baby. Have I ever beat anybody with this bit? Oh, you're doing the I know I get my ass beat,